And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. Let's look at an old Boss pedal show. Did I say pedal show twice? Pedal show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome. I'm Alex. Going to check out this Boss Chorus, the one and only. The
CE-1
Chorus Ensemble.
Yeah.
Ensemble. And please hit like and subscribe on the channel. Give us a thumbs up, ding the bell, all that good stuff. Help
Please do.
Do your things.
And I just want to mention right from the start, this was lent to us by Verlie and PastFX. So hi Verlie and hi PastFX. And thank you Verlie and thank you PastFX. I'm going to put a video of a PastFX pedal there.
Sure.
And we're going to do, we have one of PastFX's chorus ensembles as well. So we might do a bit of a shootout later on. But for today, we're just looking at just the pedal. Because I thought, how often, you know, these get rather pricey. How often do you get a chance to have one here and to just have a bit of a play around with it?
And just for scale, that's my hand.
Well, there's a like a normal Boss pedal, the HM2.
Yep.
It's big. It's made out of metal.
Hang on, it's made out of metal.
Metal. Yeah. It's heavy. It's big. It's got a mains power out. This one as well. It's 110 volts, so we had to use a step down transformer and all that sort of stuff. So there's a bit of noise in here, and it's old.
Yep. But
it sounds glorious.
And we are running in stereo. We're running through the standard rig, which is a Mozztronics Amp Switcher, Cherry Tone OTS Mini 20 head, and a 2 knots to Torpedo, Captor X. And then the other side is in the amp room, which is a Laney something or other, Cub?
The Cub Super 12. Super Cub 12, Cub Super 12. We did a video of that here as well.
So it's a little combo with a 12-inch speaker, and that's a clean side valve thing.
Yeah. So that's in stereo to get the full stereo effect, because it is a lovely stereo effect actually. So should we first have a look? So basically you've got this, right? So you've got the power switch. Without it, it's quiet. So it turns on. Now you have, and this is sort of one of the things I think that some people like about it, and I think the whole John Frusciante thing, there's a huge part of his sound is the preamp part of it is always on. So whether the pedal is actually on, engaged, which it is now, you can see it's engaged, or the chorus vibrato part is bypassed, this is always on. So it's basically an input level, and you have a low and a high input level. We'll play around with that in a second. And then basically you have a chorus where you just have the one knob for intensity, and you have the vibrato, you have two knobs, depth and rate, and you switch between chorus and vibrato with these. With this. So should we just first off look at the input level, the preamp in it?
You can't bypass
it. It's always on.
It's always on. So this is the tone we have.
We're in low. I'm just going to, without touching that, just flick up to high. So there's a lot of crunch there, but now let's just have a look if I push that, because it actually sounds really nice when you push it. It just fattens up the Strat. I really think that's sort of, if you're into the whole John Frusciante thing, that's sort of one of the secrets. It really fattens up his Strat.
Sure.
So let's crank.
Actually, side note, in that band, the drums are kind of bright and kind of dry. The bass is quite mid-range and jangly, so it's all, you need something fat guitar.
Yeah.
In this,
So this is that with it on full, right? So this is just full input gain. So that's if you really crank it. By the way, the reverb you're hearing is from the Captor X. Okay, so that's that. So I reckon a little push sounds good.
Yeah.
Should we go like there somewhere?
Just a little bit of poke.
I think that sounds pretty cool.
Sure.
Let's check out the actual effect. So let's turn it on. Now, this is starting to happen, right? The flashing. As you turn it up now, it flashes faster, and as you turn it down, it flashes slower. So let's look at the chorus. So this is the chorus now. It's got this rampy thing.
Sure.
It is, I mean, I reckon, round about here somewhere, it's such a lovely stereo image. That's lovely. Should we quickly look at the vibrato?
Sure.
So you flick that switch. Now we're on the vibrato side, depth and rate. So let's see what it's at. That's great. That's I mean people always talk about the old stuff has some sort of magic, but it does. I mean, that was lovely.
Yeah.
And just the fact how you can set it quite fast and you turn the depth down and it's this beautiful subtle thing. It doesn't take over, it's just this really lovely subtle modulation that's there. I think it sounds, and I'm not a chorus guy, I think it sounds really cool. Okay, so let's try the same thing quickly with me, with my Jazzmaster. PartsMaster Caster Blaster, there's a video for it here.
Maybe we need to buy one.
Well, we have the PastFX one.
Yeah.
That we're going to try out shortly. See how it goes. But yeah, maybe we need to buy a vintage one. For me, for my collection, not for you, for your collection. Okay, so PartsMaster Caster Clean.
Yep.
Sounds like this. That's great.
Do you prefer the high?
High input is a bit more open. That's a bit more compressed.
I like higher for you.
Yeah. Cool. Let's go high input with the level down a bit. So that's the vibrato again now, I think. That's just lovely. There's just no bad setting on that. It just all sounds good.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Might be the only vibrato I've gone, that's fantastic.
No, there's other vibratos I've gone, that's fantastic. But that would have to be one of the best vibratos I've played.
Yep.
I mean, this is both of us, first time we plugged it in as well.
Yeah.
So just want to mention, I haven't plugged this in before. I brought it here to plug it in. And yeah, it's, I mean, that's awesome.
What do you think?
Yeah. Do you have a chorus ensemble?
Would you like to send it to us?
Would you like to send it to us?
Would you like to send us two?
Oh, yeah, because we've got to send it one back. Verlie, do I have to send it back? No, it's a big thank you once again to Verlie at PastFX for sending us this.
Yeah.
There's a huge collection of vintage gear over at PastFX. If you follow the Instagram and all the stories, the amount of stuff that arrives there is insane. And I think there's quite a few of them there as well.
Sure.
So, yeah. But I honestly got to say, it's like with... Yeah, it's a bit noisy. It's... With a lot of this old stuff, you don't get it until you play it.
Yeah.
It really... I think it really, really... It's the same... Like, and I mean, it's the same circuit even. I never quite got the whole JC-120 thing. The amp.
Sure.
I played a few JC-120s as back line sometimes, just quick, you know, when you're quickly setting up. Hated it. And then, I don't know, a couple of months ago, they had an old, like an early 80s one, like quite an old one, secondhand for sale at the music shop where I teach. And sitting in front of it, plugging in, you kind of get it. You go, oh, okay, now I get why everyone loves this so much.
Sure.
Because when you actually hear the stereo, because it's stereo within the speakers, and you turn the amp up, sadly, it sold literally within a day because it was a pristine condition.
Sure.
Old one. I probably even would have bought it.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have any space for a gigantic combo amp. But I think it's with a lot of this stuff, it's you really got to play it to go, oh, okay, now I get it. Why so many people dig this.
Yep.
And I totally get it now.
We've had the same thing with vintage fuzz circuits.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of, yeah. There's some really good stuff out there now.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think?
Yeah, let us know. Comments below. Stay
yeah.
tuned. We're going to do the PastFX video shortly as well. So, and then we might even... I don't know, it could be a little bit tricky with two stereo pedals.
Yep.
Doing an AB with two stereo pedals. We might have to work out a way to do that. Because, I mean, with this, you want to go stereo.
True.
Because it doesn't have stereo in. So you need...
Yeah, we'll think of a way.
We'll think of a way. We might do an AB with it too. But yeah, once again, big thank you to Verlie at PastFX for letting us borrow this.
Very fun.
Boss Ed.
Yeah.
Reissue, come on. Like the Space Echo.
Sure. Was ensemble.
Yeah, was ensemble.
Hey, thanks for hanging. It's been a bit of fun. See you soon.
Bye.